Hi, my name's Ian, and today I'm going to give you a very powerful tool that you can use while trying to find the perfect home-based business for you. Now, there are a lot of opportunities out there, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming when you're trying to sort through them all and find the best fit for what you're looking for. Now, this tool is designed to remove some of the emotion from the equation and give you a way to directly compare all the businesses that you come across. Now, when I was looking for my own personal home-based business opportunity, I used a 5-point criteria to assess every opportunity I came across. I would take notes on the company and give them a rank of 5 out of 5 for each point. And then when I found the company that got 5 out of 5 in all of these criteria, I knew that I'd found my vehicle to freedom.
The 5 criteria are: 1. The product. 2. The systems. 3. The support and training. 4. The compensation plan. And 5. The mentor.
Now let's take a closer look at these 5 criteria.
1. The product.
So, in order to make money, you need to sell something. Now, regardless of if this is a product or a service, it needs to be something that you believe in. Because if you don't believe in it, you're dramatically increasing your chances of failure. Now, the company and the business should be set up around the product. Obviously, if the product isn't very good, then the company probably won't last for very long. Now, some businesses and companies are actually set up around the business opportunity, and the product's pretty much just there for show. Now, in cases like this, you're looking at a pyramid scheme, and it's probably going to come crashing down very soon. So, when we're looking at these products, there are a lot of different options out there. You need to make sure you pick something that really resonates with you. Like, do you really believe in that healthcare pill? Do you believe in the legal services or the personal development products? At the end of the day, if you don't, you're not going to be able to sell it very well. People will be able to tell instantly if you have conviction in the product that you're representing. Another thing to look at is the product a standalone item, i.e., do people buy this product for the sake of just owning the product, not for the business opportunity attached to it? So to sum up, when looking at the products, have a look at these things, or ask yourself these questions. Is the product something that you would use? Do you know people who would use this product? Is there a market out there of people buying similar things? If so, how big is that market, and is it growing or is it shrinking?
2. The systems.
Now, the key to any successful business, whether offline or online, is having decent systems in place. So, what's the most successful business you can think of? McDonald's is the first thing that comes to mind for me. They're in pretty much every country around the world. People have even written economic textbooks on the power of the Big Mac. So, what makes McDonald's so successful? They definitely don't have the best burgers in the world. They don't really have the best dining experience in the world either. Now, what they do have and what they market to you is that no matter what McDonald's you walk into, no matter where you are in the world, you will have the same experience every time. Now, how do they do that? Systems. When you buy McDonald's franchise, you not only buy the name, you buy the systems that go along with it. Now, these systems are so finely tuned that you can plug a bunch of high school students into one end and you get a nice big check out of the other. The downside, of course, with McDonald's is you're looking at about $1 million for the franchise rights, but that's another story. So, when you're looking at a specific business opportunity, have a look at the systems they have in place. You want them to be pretty simple, i.e., do this, do that, send your potential customers here, say this, collect your money. The simpler and more refined the system is, the easier it's going to be for you to plug into that system and start getting results.
3. The support and training.
A good set of systems are useless, basically, if you don't know how to use them. So you need to make sure the company that you join has access to a good support network and training facilities that will get you off the ground and running. Now, most of you are going to be embarking into uncharted territory. Most people who start up their own home-based business have never run their own business before. They have no idea about marketing, advertising, setting up a website, even talking to people on the phone sometimes. I know I didn't. So you need to make sure that you're going to be systematically trained up in each of these processes. Let me put this another way. If you wanted to be an engineer, you'd go to university first. You couldn't just turn up at a river and start building a dam. Now, 1 in 1,000 people might be able to succeed doing it this way first time, but it's much easier to learn how to do something from somebody who's already done it before. Now, the beauty of a home-based business is that you don't need to go to university first. You can learn it all on the job as long as you've got some systems and support there to teach you these things. So find out what sort of support you'll be getting, find out what the training facilities are, and if they're included or if they'll cost you extra.
Number 4, the compensation plan.
Understanding the compensation plan is fundamental to your success. If you don't understand the compensation plan, how can you make it work most effectively for you? And some companies out there have some really confusing plans. You know, you'll make 30% on this sale, 10% on that one, 5% on the 30% of this one. It sometimes seems to only the accountants can really follow what's going on. So if you're having trouble, ask the person in the business to explain it to you. And, well, here's a hint. If they can't explain it to you properly and they're in the business, you haven't got much chance of figuring it out yourself. Another thing to think about is what sort of changes do you really want to make to your lifestyle? Is selling potato peelers at $5 each and making a $3 profit really going to give you the changes in your lifestyle that you're looking for? You know, how many of them are you going to have to sell, and how many people are you going to have to sign up before you can start making the serious income to live the life of your dreams? Now, another thing to think about is, you know, are you going to make a profit straight away, or do you have to pass up your first couple of sales to the person that signed you in? One last thing to think about is, does the company have a passive residual income option? You know, can you retire or walk away from the business at one point to pursue your passions and your dreams more while still receiving that passive residual income?
Number 5, the mentor.
This person is going to be your first point of contact for everything. Especially when you start up, you're going to have a lot of questions that need answering. So you need to sign up with someone that you feel comfortable approaching and asking those questions to. A lot of people overlook how important this is. Sure, some people could sign up with absolutely anyone and be a huge success regardless of all the outside factors. Other people are going to need a little bit more guidance and nurturing. So if you're that sort of person, you need to pick a mentor that will give those things to you. Now, for some people, signing up with the global leader in sales could actually be a huge mistake. If they don't have that initial confidence to convince this person so that they'll see them as someone as worthwhile, someone investing a little bit of extra time in. If you're this sort of person, maybe you're better off with a brand newbie, someone who's just been through what you've been through, has a more sympathetic ear and more time to give. Some other people, of course, are going to absolutely thrive on the competition, and having to force their way through into the limelight is what's going to make them grow faster. So it's really up to you. If you choose the right company, you're going to have access to the same support, the same training facilities as everyone else, regardless of your mentor. So picking someone you're comfortable with is an important factor. Now, if this is the global leader, if this is the newbie, or someone in between, as long as you feel comfortable with them and they're going to give you the environment that you need to grow, you've made the right choice. Now, I trust you've enjoyed this video presentation today and will take away some valuable tools to help you in your search. If you follow what I've outlined, I guarantee you will find the perfect business opportunity for you. And if it takes a little bit of time, so what? What's a month here or there when it means living the life of your dreams?